Welcome to the Roving Reporter segment of Impact. This week, my guest is Leesa Perazzo of Proctors, here to talk about the Capital Region Wine Festival. Leesa, welcome.
Thank you, Huldah. Nice to be here.
Yes, I know my voice is a little hoarse, maybe from all the shouting from last, the inauguration and all of that.
Yes. I was shouting too.
Yes. So we're here to talk about the wine festival that's coming up in February. But before we talk about the festival, let's talk a little bit about you. This is not your first time here on our show.
No, that's true. I've sat in this seat a couple of times now.
Yes, you have, and you have done so as a councilman, but today you're here on behalf of Proctors.
Correct.
Okay. Now, what do you do here at Proctors?
Well, I do a variety of things. My job has changed a lot in the last 2 years that I've been here, but I was originally hired to do group sales.
Okay.
Because, Proctors, lots and lots of groups of people like to come to see shows at Proctors. And then I took more recently over special events, which is one of the things, parts of my job we'll be talking about today. And then the third thing is, I'm not sure if you're aware or not, but Proctors is the tourism promotion agency for our county. So I oversee that initiative as well, and I have a couple of great people that we all work together on these things with.
Now, people are associate Proctors with the theater, but Proctors is much more than just the theater. And one of these things is the special events that Proctors bring in throughout the year. Okay, because we've had our craft festivals and other things. Now, what's coming up is the wine festival. Now, a lot of people may not know that this is not the first year of doing this.
No, this is our 5th annual Capital Region Wine Festival.
Okay.
And, getting back to what you said, I think that's a very important point, because one of the philosophies of Philip Morris and Proctors is to be the community's living room.
Exactly.
We want to bring all kinds of people into Proctors, whether they like the Broadway shows or movies or events or, really with chess tournaments, pizza wars. I mean, all different reasons people come to Proctors, and that's what makes it so very special.
Yes, it is a destination for the family.
Yes.
And people don't even know that right inside of, I won't say inside of Proctors, but right close to Proctors, we have a hotel here, which is so amazing every time I think about it.
Yeah.
That you can come, you can stop, you can just enjoy this place.
Yep, lots of great restaurants, places to stay. I mean, Schenectady is really quite robust.
Exactly. But let's get back to the festival.
Sure.
Now, let's talk about some of the things that are happening. This is not just a one-day event. This is a 2-day event.
Correct.
Okay.
Yes, starts on Friday, February 8th, and we always have a kickoff dinner. And this year is really super special because it's not just a dinner. It's a cooking show and a dinner.
Ooh.
We have a very, very special guest, Angelo Mazzone, who is going to come and cook. Now, everyone knows Angelo as a restaurateur.
Exactly.
But they've not seen him cook before.
Wow.
And let me tell you, he's a wonderful cook, but it is a little funny to watch him cook. Because he's a traditional Italian cook at home kind of guy.
Wow.
More special than that, his son Michael is coming from New York City.
Wow.
And Michael is an opera singer in New York City. So he's going to cook along with his father. Maybe sing a little. We're planning on him singing a little. We don't know that. And then we have Donna Pernomo from Yono's in Albany.
Yes.
She's an accomplished pastry chef. She's going to come and make the dessert.
Ooh.
And she sings too. So we need a little encouragement because she's a little bit of a shy performer, but I think we can get Donna to join in.
Exactly.
So it really is going to be just all sorts of fun. Then, of course, we'll have Italian wines to go along with that. Nice little Prosecco toast at the beginning, some hors d'oeuvres, wonderful 4-course Italian meal. And it's also very, very inexpensive.
Yes.
It's $80 a person, $150 for a couple.
Yes.
But I mean, it's a whole night out. It's a show. It's dinner. It's camaraderie. It's wine.
Exactly.
It's wonderful.
It's a wonderful time to just come out and relax with your special someone.
Yes. And I think people need to keep in mind that special events at Proctors, yes, are meant to bring people into the building. But we are also a non-for-profit agency who is trying always to keep our bottom line comfortable.
Exactly.
All proceeds go to Proctors for this whole entire event. And, and again, people look at us, they look at that big show, 80,000 people coming to Lion King kind of thing. But we get a very, very, very small amount per ticket. So we rely on things like this to support our education programs, our scholarships for youth, all of the nuances and all of the special things that Proctors brings to the table that people might not associate with us.
Exactly. Now, I'm thinking, okay, Valentine's Day, it may be on the 14th, but this will be a great event for a husband and wife to say, okay, we may not know what we're going to do for Valentine's Day, but let's get our tickets and come to the show. well.
Yes.
Yes.
Yep.
Now, what's happening on the next night?
So the next day at 1 p.m. we have our grand tasting kicks off. That ticket is a $55 ticket. We have more than 100 wines to taste. I wouldn't suggest necessarily tasting 100 wines, but we have more than 100 wines to taste, a whole bunch of different vintners. There's also lots of local participating restaurants that'll be giving free samples of their food. So it is a very value-rich ticket. In addition to that, you can upgrade your ticket for just a little bit more. We have our 100 Club. And if you join our 100 Club, you get the whole grand tasting, all of the wine tasting, the food, all of that. But at 3 p.m., we give you a special private reception, only 100 people, tasting the high-end, top-shelf reserve wines. Very special experience.
Oh, my goodness.
Yep.
Now, talk a little bit about the wines. Are the wines local?
No, the wines are from all over.
Okay.
We partner with Southern Wines and Spirits, and they collect all the vintners from us. So there'll be some New York State wines, there'll be some Chilean wines, some California wines.
Nice.
Really an international flair.
International and throughout the country.
Yes.
Wonderful,
yes, correct.
wonderful.
And then we wrap the whole thing up with a big live auction at the end with all sorts of fun wines. They call them large format wines for those really big bottles.
I know those.
So
I know
a lot of fun.
those. Yes,
Yep. Yep.
So, and this is open, and tickets are still available, I take it?
Tickets are still available, and very important, we have tickets that are at a reduced cost for our designated drivers because we certainly want people to be responsible. So the designated driver can come in and have free coffee, enjoy the restaurant samples at a much reduced cost of $25 a ticket.
I think that's so conscious in this era that we do have designated drivers to take our people back home safely.
Yep, and we have local hotels too. We have the Hampton Inn, we have the Parker Inn, we have the Holiday Inn.
Yes.
So if people want to come and they don't want anyone to have to worry about driving, they can stay overnight here.
So a bunch of girlfriends or guy friends can come together and pool their cash together, get a designated driver, and come and spend a wonderful weekend here.
Yes.
Wonderful, wonderful. Now, what are some of the other things that are upcoming besides the wine festival?
Well, we have lots of fun things coming up. We have coming up in the spring our Indulge event for women, our Brew Festival in the summer, and we're talking about, don't tell anyone, Huldah, but we're talking about maybe combining those two events. So a couple could come to the event, the lady goes off into Indulge, the guy goes off into the Brew Fest, they meet up, they do a little of both together. So we're talking about something really fun. And then in March, I believe, we're trying to nail down our final arrangements for a Zumbathon that we have every March in the GE Theater, which is really super fun. We had over 300 people last time doing Zumba together, so lots of fun.
Wonderful. Well, thank you so much for coming by. And
Thank you.
The Capital Region Wine Festival, February 8th and 9th. Tickets are still available, and they can contact Proctors.
They can go on our website for the tasting tickets. If they want dinner tickets, they can contact me, and they'll get that information from the website, yes.
Thank you so much, Leesa. It's always a pleasure to have you on Impact.
All mine.
And please come back.
I will.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Well, you've been watching the Roving Reporter segment of Impact. Again, the Capital Region Wine Festival is February 8th and 9th here at Proctors. Please call and get your tickets and come and enjoy a wonderful time here that's benefited a great cause at Proctors. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.
Proctors, bringing the best in arts, education, and entertainment.